my diary. I have my sketchbook because I'm in architecture. I sketch a lot and I need to just write a lot of things down too. Do you keep a diary yourself? Do you journal? I'm very curious to find out. And why do you do it? Like, why did you start? What does your diary look like? This book has been such a guide in my life. Hello my dear friends, my name is Polina if it's your first time on my channel, and I'm very excited to greet you in this video. I wanted to talk to you about why I keep a diary. Why have I been doing it consistently for the vast majority of my life? And how can you benefit from keeping one too, and from writing in it and analyzing your life and reflecting on your days? And then as time passes, flipping through these pages and just filling yourself with joy as you recount your life and recount all the wonderful events that are happening. I also think that diary and journaling can be such an incredible tool in improving your life and in building your own happiness, building your own wealth, achieving your goals, writing down what you envision happening in your life. Diary can be a wonderful tool not only for recounting events, but also for visualizing the future just like you want it to be. I want to start with a little prehistory. I have been keeping a diary since I was probably 8. I have always been a creative child. When I was young, I didn't understand why I was doing it. I was just captivated by the idea of keeping a diary and kind of writing my own story, writing my own biography, being able to go back in time and understand what I was thinking and understand what was happening to me back then. So I really enjoyed writing something down ever since I was a kid, and I still have this passion to this day. Of course, I love my devices. I love my phone and I love my computer, and I wouldn't be able to survive without them. But I also would not be able to survive without these guys, and I have way more of these as well. This particular diary, I have started it in 2020, in February of 2020, right before the pandemic started. And that was when I finished my old diary that I have kept all throughout college. So I have a recollection of all of my college events, a lot of fun nights, a lot of parties, a lot of studying, a lot of going after my dreams and living in LA and just exploring. So that diary was really instrumental to me to just enjoy my life and understand what's happening in my life. And now whenever I go back to it, I love flipping through these pages, and I even made a point to photograph every single page and upload it online just in case something happens to my diary. So why should you keep a diary? How consistently should you journal? What should you write in your diary? Those are all the questions that some people have. And when I tell people that I keep a diary, they're often surprised and they ask me, what do you do with it? Like, do you force yourself to write in it every day? Do you have something exciting happening in your life every day? What is it all about? First, I want to start by saying that no, I'm not consistent with my diaries. Yeah, let's put it up front. Sometimes I write in my diary every single day when I feel the need to, when I feel the need to work through whatever I'm going through, when I feel the need to just express all the impressions I've been getting and just describe all my experiences. But then sometimes I can go a month without making a single mark in my diary. I will still sketch in my sketchbook and do other things, but I don't feel like there's anything in my personal life that I feel is worth recounting and putting on paper. So no, I'm not that consistent. It just really varies how often I want to write. But at the same time, I don't think I ever go longer than maybe a month and a half, 2 months without writing anything. There always comes a point where I feel this very urgent need to write something down, to put the mark, to maybe describe what's happening with my boyfriend, or what's happening with my friends, or where I'm traveling, or what financial goals I have. When I'm sad, I also turn to my diary and I write things down, and then the next day when I look into it, I understand I feel so much better just from putting those feelings on paper instead of keeping them bottled within me. I'm this person, I can't really keep my emotions inside. They always have to go somewhere. If I don't tell them to a person, if I don't tell them to my boyfriend or my friends or my parents, they need to go on paper, for sure. They need to go somewhere. I would explode if I kept them within me. Like, it would not be healthy, and I don't think I'm even capable of it. Like, that's why I say diaries can be an excellent way to just work through your emotions, work through your life events, understand your goals, keep yourself on track. And then as years go by, you will go back to your old diaries and understand how much you grew. Understand that your dreams became so much bigger than they used to be. Understand that you really achieved a lot of your goals, and it's such a wonderful feeling to see how much you progressed. Also, as you evolve from a child to a teenager, into an adult, into like a full grown-up adult with a lot of responsibilities, you'll understand how your writing changes. It becomes more complex. There are more shades to what you're saying. You're describing more complex concepts. You're looking for the meaning in life. You're looking for your own mission in life. And diaries is just such a wonderful tool in helping you understand who you are. Just look at what you're writing. That will tell you what your priorities are and what areas of life you really want to focus on. You'll be writing about them. And diaries sometimes can be one place where you can be completely honest, because you know nobody else will ever read them. You know it's only to you, and you can give access to other people. You don't have to. You can just be completely yourself, and that's just such a wonderful thing that diaries provide. I think that writing in a diary is very soothing, because sometimes when you're agitated or upset or angry and you're writing it down, you will notice how much better you feel by the end of writing. I have felt it so many times. I felt like I arrived at some inspirations. I have arrived at a point of understanding something or accepting something, or sometimes it's as if like a light bulb went off in my head and I discovered something through writing. I think diary is just looking for answers within yourself. I think that's what it's ultimately about. And then another wonderful thing about diaries is that you will have your life's biography. It's so cool when you can just go back in time and look at what you did when you were 20 or 25 or 30. What were your dreams? It's so cool. You can just flip through pages and do it. It's like talking to your old self and remembering what your old self was all about. And then, if one day you become famous, you achieve recognition in your field, you achieve fame or a wonderful financial wealth, then you have your diaries as your biography. That's so cool. You can write a book based on your own diaries. It would be so much fun. It's just such a creative project to partake in. Your life is a creative project. So diaries can be just a tool to help you keep creating in this wonderful inspirational process. That is all I wanted to say in this video. Whether you're a creative person or you consider yourself not to be that creative, I'm sure you can discover something for yourself in writing if you feel the need to, if you feel the desire to explore this path. I think it can be absolutely wonderful. And a lot of times, thoughts in our heads, they are so ephemeral, they just vanish, but written word remains. You might not remember what you were thinking a year ago, but if you write it down, you will. So I think it's just a really cool tool. I hope this video was helpful to you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!